Iran and Israel, two nations with no shared border, never at war directly yet locked in a fierce, decades-long rivalry that shapes the Middle East. But before 1979, they were unlikely partners. Iran under the Shah and Israel cooperated discreetly, united by mutual suspicion of Soviet influence and pan-Arab nationalism. Israel provided Iran with technology and weapons. Iran supplied oil, defying Arab embargoes. Their intelligence agencies, Mossad and Savak, worked together monitoring threats across the region. This pragmatic alliance was shattered by the 1979 Iranian Revolution. The Shah's pro-Western monarchy fell, replaced by Ayatollah Khomeini's Islamic Republic. Iran's new regime was built on revolutionary Shia Islam and fierce anti-Western, anti-Israel ideology. The United States became the Great Satan, Israel the Little Satan, an illegitimate outpost of Western power. The partnership was replaced by a bitter enmity that would reshape the region. The seeds of today's conflict were sown in that moment of revolutionary upheaval. Iran quickly cut ties with Israel, handing its former embassy to the PLO, a powerful symbol of its new direction. Supporting the Palestinian cause became central to Iran's foreign policy, transforming the Israeli-Palestinian conflict into a core Iranian interest. Iran's strategy: export the Islamic Revolution and build a network of proxies, the axis of resistance, to challenge Israel and the US Hezbollah, armed and trained by Iran, emerged as a formidable force on Israel's northern border. Iran also backed Palestinian groups like Hamas, fueling a multi-front, asymmetric conflict. Israel now faced not just hostile states, but a web of militias embedded across Lebanon, Syria, Gaza, and beyond. Every rocket, drone, and attack by these groups was seen as an extension of Tehran's will. The rivalry had become a regional chess match with civilians caught in the crossfire. Israel responded with a relentless shadow war. Airstrikes in Syria, sabotage, and assassinations targeting Iran's military and nuclear programs. The nuclear issue became the most dangerous front. Israel vowed to prevent a nuclear-armed Iran at any cost. The 2015 Iran nuclear deal offered hope, but Israel opposed it, fearing it only delayed Iran's ambitions. The US withdrawal in 2018 led to the deal's collapse. Iran ramped up uranium enrichment, and tensions soared. Cyberattacks, mysterious explosions, and tit-for-tat sabotage became routine. Iran struck back with its own cyber operations, targeting Israeli infrastructure. The covert war escalated, with both sides risking a miscalculation that could spark open conflict. The nuclear standoff remains the most volatile element in this rivalry. The shadow war burst into the open after the Hamas attack on Israel in October 2023. Iran denied direct involvement but celebrated the assault, and its support for Hamas was clear. The conflict spread. Hezbollah attacked northern Israel, Houthis targeted shipping, and militias struck US forces. The Abraham Accords, which had brought Israel closer to some Arab states, came under strain as the Gaza war fueled regional backlash. The stakes rose dramatically in April 2024, when an Israeli strike killed top Iranian commanders in Damascus. Iran responded with an unprecedented direct missile and drone attack on Israel, its first ever. Most projectiles were intercepted, but the taboo of direct confrontation was shattered. Israel retaliated with a limited strike inside Iran. Both sides stepped back from all-out war, but the rules had changed. The era of shadow conflict had given way to open state-on-state attacks. The direct exchange in April 2024 has left the region on edge. Both sides have paused, but the drivers of conflict remain. Iran's support for proxies and nuclear ambitions, Israel's determination to stop them. The shadow war continues, but the threshold for escalation is now dangerously low. One scenario, a return to covert operations and proxy battles, avoiding direct war. Another, a catastrophic regional conflict, triggered by a miscalculation or major attack. The risk of all-out war is no longer abstract, it's a real looming threat. The world watches as the rivalry endures, volatile and unresolved. The Middle East holds its breath, knowing the next spark could ignite a far greater blaze.